Welcome back, Watchers. It is good to see that you have returned for the next chapter in the Vagrant Vigilantes. For those new to this fine tale of mismatched heroes trying to survive and make a difference within the world of Morosia, and in particular, the great city of Umberhaven, things have gotten interesting, to say the least. For you see, they have been in a non-stop battle with a predominant street gang known as Murder Orc Band, or, for short, Mob, which has been under the direction and watchful eye of the Elven Syndicate. This, however, wasn't intentional, for you see, they stolen some precious and highly valued wine from them. You're probably thinking, well, that shouldn't raise too much attention, but it did. For you see, it was not just the type of wine, but the amount stolen, which came out to be roughly 30,000 Umberhaven marks worth of product, which in most people's books, that is an unfathomable amount of money. With that kind of money, you could easily buy, or more like build, a multi-storied manor house, fully furnish it, and have a live-in wait staff, or, for that matter, an entire staff that has been paid up to a year to wait on you hand and foot. Luckily for them, the majority of it was recovered, and what the Elven Syndicate didn't recover, the party made up in favors to them. This past year, they have been non-stop battling with Mob and finally came to the last place that they were sure was the final set of plans that they had going on. For you see, Mob and a group of scientists, gnomes in particular, had been working on a secret project to merge tech with genetics to form the ultimate obedient soldier. And what looked of it, or the looks in general, they more or less succeeded. The party fought one of these monstrosities, won the battle, but suffered heavy casualties in the process. As they continued floor after floor within this apartment-style fortress laboratory, they started to realize that maybe this kind of tech also shouldn't be within the hands of the Elven Syndicate either. So they started thwarting their plans as well, and ultimately made a deal with the crime boss Yarborough Shargum Nargul that ran this operation and was present. They let him go, and in return, he would cause an explosion that would send this place to the ground. Mob had taken on kid hostages to work for them, and was quickly set free by the Vagrant Vigilantes. After that, one of the newest members of the Vagrant Vigilantes, known as EX-08, figured out how to activate the teleportation circle in which the gnome scientists fled into earlier. Everyone gathered and stepped into the magical energies of the portal and was transported to who knows where. This, Watchers, is where we pick back up tonight for Season 3, Session 1 of the Vagrant Vigilantes. Let's go see where they end up at, Watchers. Y'all have just stepped through the portal. As y'all come out on the other side, all of y'all, one by one, need to make a dex saving throw.
The way to start it, Dave. Thank you for that.
This is so fun. Saving throw. Okay.
EX gets a 16.
Dirty 20 for the swarm. Got a lot of arms.
23 for Death Dodger. Dodging death.
I don't think I went through the portal, did I?
Yeah. Oh, did you roll? I got an 11. Worse than that.
Would you roll?
I thought it went on the airship.
No, everyone.
No, I think you came with us.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, we all met up
Okay.
at the end.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I was okay. Sorry. Oh, that's not bad. No, there was a dex 15 plus 0, 15.
That's a big one.
As y'all all step through, y'all all manage to catch yourselves before running into each other.
Dang it.
As you come out in a 10-foot by 10-foot room with a dresser and a small light source.
Bot was not drinking. What is going on here?
What the hell?
I
What
mean,
is this? And like the swarm's gesturing at the dresser.
Bot's woken up in weird places. This is we weren't partying though, right? No, we weren't at Kaylee's.
No.
Hold on. We have a small light. Can we see the door in front of us?
You can. It is old.
Someone should knock.
Wait. Are there hinges on the inside where can I see the hinges from where we're at?
It looks like it opens like you'd pull it towards you.
Good, perfect.
Oh crap,
I'm
we're
gonna,
too squished together.
I'm gonna be like, excuse me, everyone quiet.
The swarm's on the ceiling and it's still.
I want to do a minor illusion to superimpose the door as it is, and then pull the door in,
That's freaking awesome.
so I can see through. But potentially anyone who's looking at me will just see the door.
That's brilliant.
Sick, dude.
Nice.
Good job.
That's clever.
I love it. We're like in an elevator. We all gotta like do the whole shuffle thing.
Yeah, right.
Excuse me, sorry.
Oh, yes, that's my butt. Yes,
Like
I know.
those little puzzles
Stop.
where
Okay.
you slide
The
one.
swarm's like up on the roof.
Swarm, get on the
is.
ceiling.
The swarm's flat against the ceiling, sort of like somehow above EX, and EX's
Horrifying.
head is like crushing them.
Like Death Dodger doesn't take up a lot of space, so he's just kind of scooched in the corner.
When you say up on the ceiling, all I picture is Hereditary. That's just horrifying to me.
Oh man, that movie was terrifying. Yeah.
I think you asked me to roll something, Dave. What was it?
You wanna roll perception, please?
Perception, of course. Ooh, rolled a 15 on the die again. It's gonna fail me so hard later. Plus 2, so 17.
You look out, and the smell of an old, musty establishment wafts in from really dank ale, alcohol, to ancient tobacco smoke, to other things as well. You look down the hallway, and these lanterns look like they have been there for ages, to the point that the wax has dripped out of them and has coated the wall underneath them.
Jeez.
Free wax.
The doors look exactly the same from the other areas of this place, as your door does. Ancient, old.
Okay. It looks empty. It smells unused. So I think we're okay to step out, but we should still have some caution. Yeah.
Very well. Should I go first on ceiling? Just to
Oh.
get above view?
I think I just noticed you're up there. I was like, oh, yeah, that sounds great. Mm-hmm. Go
Because you've
ahead.
known me for like 4 hours.
Yeah.
It's been a little bit longer than that. So,
Yeah.
4.5 hours.
I've known you for the span of like one long class in college. Yeah.
go ahead and give me a stealth roll if you are attempting to do this stealthily, the swarm.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to do this stealthily. Oof, that is a 12.
She should get a bonus because it's an old creepy place, though.
I feel like that would counteract it though, because like old creepy places are really creaky. So
No,
like
you
the
just-
ceiling's probably creaking
You
like hell.
blend in.
Yes, I
It's
do.
also made of mud. Just saying. They don't tend to be particularly quiet most of the time, unless they're spiders.
You successfully creep on out as best as you can, trying to avoid the cracks and the loose board fittings and other things that are along the ceiling.
Should I roll
and-
for splinters?
No. We're not playing that game system. Where do you wish to go?
Can I see that stairwell right there, like from where I am? Right here.
Yeah.
Can I see that, or is that a wall?
No, you can see that.
I guess I'm gonna kind of like get over here and kind of peer down, or listen down.
Okay. So go ahead and roll me perception.
Okay, perception, that's a 13.
13. Yeah, you hear laughter. You hear commotion, like shuffling, and you even hear like clinking of glass and metal.
Oh. Okay.
And talking.
Is it in common, or is it what language is it? Or is it kind of like garbled? Because there's a lot of people.
With that roll, it's garbled. You can pick out some common, but not, a lot of it.
Okay. I guess I'm going to sort of go back and report upon my findings. Lots of people talking. We are definitely not in building anymore. Speaking of which, is that like sigil thing on the ground in this room that we found ourselves in?
It is not.
Okay. So it does not sound too dangerous, I guess. I do not know what manner of person is down there, but there are many persons.
I'll go say hi.
Look through the rooms up here first.
Sure. Yeah.
Check.
You, where you went over to listen at, the stairs went down, but there was another set of stairs that also went up too. So,
So we are going after the goblins that escaped, right? Or the gnomes?
Oh, I actually have. I've got one of them in my memory banks. Sorry. I mean,
You got
he,
no
like-
memory?
sorry. That was literally like Armando literally has that slip. I mean, I can just transform into the one gnome that I was before.
I say do it just to be safe. But if I was trying to get away, do you think that that our targets would go down or up?
I would say down.
but confused though, because we kind of make deal with head orc guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So are we killing, gnome people, or are we not?
Well, I don't think so, but I would like to talk to some of them and get information out of them.
Yes,
About what's
talk.
Talk. Agreed.
Yes. These guys all managed to escape. If they're anywhere in the vicinity, these are the few that managed to escape within the last hour or so. So I would like to catch up to them and see exactly what's going down. But yeah, you're right. We did make a deal with the guy from the murder orc band. So that's a connection that we've got to get in contact with when, That's just assuming we're still in the city. We might be in a whole different continent, guys.
Right. I mean, we need to figure out where we are first.
Yeah.
Like.
There are no windows here, huh?
Well, maybe
Smells
we
old.
just go down, or some of us go down, see what's going on. Sounds like bar. Vat knows bar.
I'm gonna go down as the
Okay.
gnome.
I'll go with.
I will
no
go
money.
down as well. But the swarm's gonna pull up like a hood and sort of like shuffle their arms. Like they're first gonna land on the ground and then they're gonna kind of shuffle their arms into like a cloak, so they look vaguely humanoid.
Like a Jawa?
Yeah, like a Jawa.
Vat's gonna shuffle around in the pockets of his coat and pull out like a cigar and light it. And look at his
Perfect.
shirt and see there's a bunch of blood on it. So yeah, screw it. And like just tears off like the already kind of tattered and torn shirt from the fight and like ball it up and toss it in the room so it's not all bloody. See a couple spots in his coat and kind of like try to dry up the blood a little.
Hey, Vat, I could have fixed that for you, but it was okay. Sure.
Vat looked good with that shirt though. It's okay.
That you do. And I just give him a little pat. You do indeed.
Yeah, let's go downstairs.
What is EX and Death Dodger doing?
I'm looking to explore the rooms up here. In all honesty, I would rather make sure that we're not leaving anything unchecked. Chances are the gnomes would never have stuck around, but my curiosity for what's up here is overwhelming my curiosity for what's going on downstairs. Personally.
Death Dodger, you hear in your head, linking up with you. If anything comes up, let us know. All right, and we'll come up.
Sounds
vice
good.
versa.
I think Redbreast would probably join Death Dodger.
I think so.
I believe.
Also, yeah, I don't know if EX wants to, but I feel like she's going to be more conspicuous downstairs potentially.
You mean I stand out in a crowd? What?
Because the rest of us are just so subtle.
You might stand above a crowd of gnomes.
Well, I've been kind of hanging with Redbreast, so I would stay with Redbreast. But my question was, would EX, is there supposed to be a sigil on the floor? Is she like missing that? Because she knows the old magic? Is she like, where's the other end? Or would it be okay not to have it there?
Roll me history. Actually, roll me Arcana.
Okay. 7. Never mind. She doesn't remember. So she'll go with Redbreast and Death Dodger.
Sure.
Swiss cheese brain. We'll work that out later.
Okay, where do y'all go?
You said there were other doors here, so I'm looking at 5 doors, or is this corridors over here? Let's sneak to the edge of this.
Use your pointer, please. Okay, you can use your mini too. You come up to a set of double doors.
These are double doors? Okay.
And the ones next door to that are also double doors.
All right. That seems prominent. Would you guys like to explore the... Shall we check out the single doors first? And just creep behind those? Maybe get the double doors after? It's a good time for a smoke screen in theory, but it makes no sense in a house. So Death Daughter's going to suggest we go... Oops. Okay, I'll switch it. Death Daughter's going to suggest we go to the end here and try this door first, which looks... You said this is also a double door?
That is a single door.
Okay, so that's...
The double doors are... Let me go ahead and... You can see the split in the door, by the way, if you look closely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Okay.
So you can zoom in.
Okay.
So
You
down
guys-
there is fine. No problem.
All right, let's start first.
I will hide here and get your back.
Death Daughter's gonna carefully, listen at the door first, see if I can hear anything at all. But you said it was quiet. Let's check it out.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
17.
Oh, wow. Yay.
You hear snoring.
Ooh. Okay.
And it doesn't sound like typical snoring either. It sounds like they are in it almost like a metal trash can or a metal box even. It reverberates and echoes.
Interesting. Yeah, out of curiosity before I start opening doors, I'm gonna check the other door and see if there's the same sound coming from the opposite side of the hallway.
Roll me another perception check.
16.
Nothing.
Nothing there. Okay, let's start with the nothing door. I'm gonna very quietly open it. I'll roll stealth.
It is.
Sorry.
It is locked.
It is locked. I'm gonna very quietly pick that.
You go, girl.
Not to be outdone. I want to see what's on the other side of the door. So let's do. Was it sleight of hand? Do I do?
You can either do sleight of hand or whichever other skill you wish to put it with. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
You're not going to
intimidation.
You're not
Intimidation.
going to intimidate the door or deceive it. So
Let's say because I'm trying to do it quietly, that I'll compile it with stealth still.
okay, that works.
23.
Oh, easily enough. I mean, the door literally is butter in your hands. I mean, these
Nice.
locks are. Not only the door itself looks ancient, this entire hallway looks ancient, but these locks. Give me a history check.
Okay.
With advantage because of what you rolled earlier.
Oh, good. 21. Not.
It's weird. These locks haven't been around for maybe 1,000 years.
Oh, wow.
and they are super stupid simple. To the point that you know their DC is 10.
Okay. Well, let's creep open the door then, I guess, if I've accomplished that.
You open the door as you hear,
Damn it. WD-40.
and within you see an empty room with a bed and what appears to be the same setup almost as the other room itself.
All right. Well, anything searchable in here? It's too late. Too late.
The chest of drawers that was in the
Okay.
previous room, and a chest actually off in the
Nice.
corner.
Well, let's do that, folks. I'm happy to let someone else. Well, I can take the chest if people want, so I can check it for traps. If you guys want to search, like the bed and the chest of drawers, that's I'm just gonna say, the lock is one I've never seen before. I think I studied on these once. This is really old. I'm wondering if we just stepped through space or if we stepped through time. I'm gonna look and see if I can find any other clues as to when we are, not just where we are. So I can check this chest out if you guys want to look around, see if there's anything else you can find. And with that, I am gonna check the chest for traps or anything. Probably not, but I'll just look and see.
Okay.
I'm going to take guard by the door and let them search because I'm a little bigger in the little room.
Okay.
So since they're small, if we can get Death Dodger and Redbreast to search, that would be awesome.
So what does Redbreast do?
Who's controlling Redbreast?
He's just keeping an eye out in the hallway.
All right. Well, I guess I'll search this room by myself.
Man.
Well, we got your back. We got your
Stand
back.
out there and stare at each other. I'll just look around all my own. I didn't find any traps, whether there were traps or not. It seems got a 10 on that search there, so I'm just gonna open it anyways.
Yeah, it is totally unlocked, and you open the chest up, and it seems empty.
Empty. All right.
As you smell really, really old cedar.
Really old cedar. Does it look like the same size inside that I've expected to look based off the outside? Like, just give it a quick once over to see if it has anything suspicious about it. Like maybe it has a secret spot or.
Yeah, you can't tell.
Okay. All right. Well, I will go and search the chest of drawers then. Let's do that.
Yeah. Yeah, you search the chest of drawers, and you find a small book.
Ah. What's the book?
What languages do you speak?
speak Common, Draconic, and Halfling.
You have no earthly idea.
Alrighty then. I'm just gonna take that because I'm a hero. That's what heroes do.
It's about the
sorry?
size of a pocket. It's about the size of a pocketbook.
Okay, that's easy. I have a pocket. I'm gonna quickly glance at the bed. Just look at the pillow and underneath and whatever. See if there's anything there, and if not, I'll leave the room.
Roll me another perception check.
Perception. 18.
You do see something underneath the bed.
Oh. What's underneath the bed?
You pull it out.
Is it a body?
It appears to be a foot.
Foot! It's part of a body. Cool.
Not cool.
How did the foot appear to be dismantled from the rest of the body? Is it like a humanoid foot?
It is a humanoid foot. Roll me a medicine check.
Sure. As long as it's not made up to be like a good luck charm, like a rabbit foot, I'll be less intimidated. Let's see. Medicine check. 12.
It appears to be cooked.
Cooked. Does it appear to be rotting or fresh-ish? Out of curiosity.
It appears to be probably several weeks old, at least.
So it's like getting into slimy stage almost.
Yeah.
Would I've actually touched this foot? Like, alrighty then. I'm gonna let sleeping feet lie, and I'm gonna come out, and I'm gonna just look at Redbreast and say, yeah, not much in there, but something's afoot. And I'm gonna make as if to pat him on the back and kind of like wipe my hand as I'm doing it. It's not like a gesture of camaraderie, but I'm definitely trying to take off the gross. He won't notice. The scarf will cover it. It'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's all good. It's all good.
It's all good.
What do y'all wish to do after that?
We have more rooms. I don't know. No clues there. Do you want to keep looking? We can go into these mostly likely unoccupied rooms right beside us.
Why don't we listen by the door?
Yeah, I was listening. That's a very good plan. I'm going to listen to this next door over here.
Redbreast will go to a different door.
All right.
Okay.
Doors haven't been listened to.
All those that are listening to the door, give me a perception check.
14.
19 for... Oh, wait. Sorry, Redbreast is -3 from that. So 17 for Redbreast.
Okay. Redbreast, you hear also snoring, but it almost sounds like a combination of snoring and hissing.
Hissing, huh?
Yeah. Death Dodger, very nasally snoring.
Alrighty
Sometimes getting choked up, and then you hear a hacking noise and movement.
I think we should leave sleeping people alone. We have 2 more doors.
Yep. I'm happy to...
Yeah, Redbreast will move to another one.
Go
17.
ahead. 17. Same snore hissing noise that you hear.
Sound kind of funny.
Alrighty. Well,
Go up Should we go upstairs?
Go
Put his
upstairs.
scarf around and
Sure.
heroic.
I'd be fine. I'm just gonna take out the book and I'm gonna say, either of you read this language.
Looking at it, would Bobby, who speaks what she speaks, plus Elvish and Goblin.
Nope. You don't understand it.
I speak Celestial, Common, Infernal, and Primordial.
You start to pick up words. EX.
Okay. What words?
Religion. Do you flip through the book?
Yeah. See if I can get the idea of it.
It appears to be some kind of religious text.
Oh. Okay. This is a holy book. Can I tell what religion? Unless it's an old one, I might not know it.
Give me religion roll.
Okay. 9.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
But the words that you picked up were in Infernal and Celestial. So.
So some of this is written in Infernal, some is Celestial. It's a religious textbook. Or book. It's a religious tome. Probably meant to for the practitioner to derive comfort when they read it. Maybe prayer instructions.
Interesting.
Death Dodger, you're muted if you're talking to us.
Sure, it was wonderful.
No, I wasn't talking to you, mate.
Oh, okay.
I was just trying to. Sorry, I'm off screen for a second. Sorry.
I just saw you gesturing, and I was like, "Wait, is she saying something?"
No, she's talking to the door.
She's having a religious experience with the book. It's fine. It would take me a while to try to sit down and translate it. I can't get it off the top of my head, but I do know some things, and it's, like I said, religious.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we hold on to it for a little while and take a look. I don't do a good Redbreast voice.
Can I see if it's evil?
What are you using?
Hold on. Hold that thought.
Books have, alignment situations.
And what is Death Dodger doing in the process? There is one more door that y'all haven't checked.
I can listen to the last door. I guess it's good to know. Let's make it a across the board kind of thing. So it's the last one over here, right? I'll check that one too.
Redbreast will come help.
Sure.
Okay, you get advantage.
Advantage.
All right. Oh, I'm glad I get advantage. Let's do that again. 11 was the better roll.
You hear a loud, but afterward you hear me 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 me.
Alrighty then.
And it continues like that.
Well, no thank you. Sure.
I mean,
And it's
should we
way
just,
way louder
keep
than
it
all the other ones.
should we keep exploring, or should we go see and make sure everyone else is safe? Some of these snores sounded kind of weird.
We just fought a lot of people. Let's go find our friends.
All right.
Comrades, or whatever they are.
Comrades.
In the meantime, the swarm, Vought, Armando. Y'all step down. Into the room. Everyone give me a perception check.
24.
14.
16.
Y'all can't believe y'all's eyes. Every known humanoid being and some things that you can't even explain
Tree.
are in this room, drinking, socializing, and doing whatever. What is terrifying, though, as y'all look over behind the bar, y'all see a large spherical creature with gossamer moth-like wings and eyes covering its entire body.
Oh.
As each and every one of y'all hear within your head, ah, you guessed, that did not pay.
No worries on that. Fine proprietor of this establishment. What currency do you take? How can we pay for valid entry? We're not here to break any rules.
Do not
I say in my head.
dilly-dally on my stairwell. Come to the bar.
Without hesitation, I come up to the bar. This is a fine establishment.
As you look over to the left side of you, 3 kobolds sit there, kind of snarl at you, and then look up at the thing behind the bar, and then go back to drinking. You are welcome. I take it you came from the special room.
I believe so. We teleported in, didn't really know where we were going to. Any chance you could help us figure out exactly where we are?
Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. You guessed.
Oh. Any chance a bunch of gnomes came in here like an hour or so ago?
Indeed.
I look around, I don't see them around, do I?
Roll me perception.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, and there's the fail. I got a 7.
No, I mean, the most unnerving thing, really, that's closest to you is the table that's nearest to you. There's 2 undead sitting there, chewing on like live flesh and whatnot. So
I don't think that's nearly as bad as a giant ball with hundreds
Moth
of eyes.
eyes.
Yeah.
indeed.
Can the swarm and bot hear by any chance, like the conversation that Armando and this thing's having, or
Y'all are all hearing it in y'all's head.
So Vought would look around too then when he mentioned the gnomes, just to see.
This
13.
the swarm is going to really closely observe this bartender and sort of try to get a grasp on what they are.
You
So I
can
don't-
roll me what now?
Arcana.
Arcana or nature.
Oh, yes, please, to nature. Oh, that's a 24.
You can
For-
also roll religion too.
No, this is nature. This is nature. 24 with nature.
And what'd you roll, Vought?
What did I roll? For 13.
Yeah. You see some pretty interesting characters within this establishment. But no gnomes.
But no see gnomes. Where are we at? Where Vought at?
Yes, the most intriguing question of all. Swarm. These are ancient beings. Back when it was Marosia Prime. You've heard legends and tales of these things.
Okay. Doing great. Number one thing I'm good at is doing great in unfamiliar circumstances. I'm gonna very quietly and audibly, I'm not doing this mentally, convey that information to like Armaldo and that.
Armando will make a face that looks perfectly the same, but their eyes will just be like much larger. It's like, of course, yes, this makes perfect sense. Yes.
We're all just like having existential crises
just,
quietly.
Just put like my arm down, turn my face over, and just like mouth the words over to like, do we know how we can get back? Do you know how that portal thing works? Please tell me you know how to like. I'm just mouthing this to no. Okay.
I am
so hi.
I live in sewer. I do not know these.
So you tell Vought where we are?
Yes, I can. But you have something to trade.
Vought trade
Or
hubs.
this is a place of trade.
Hey Vought, I think the swarm figured it out. I'm just like kind of like leaning. I think we're pretty sure we're in the past, like really like a long time in the past.
Or like, I mean, this thing. I don't know. If not, I mean, if we are in past, why does everything feel so old? Not just like from old time, but like old. Like ancient. Things in past do not feel like past because it's present.
Okay, we need to get a handle on this situation.
Yes.
Sorry about that. I don't think I caught your name. I'm like looking at the proprietor, or should we just call you proprietor?
No, I have a name, and I would be most appreciative if you said yours first.
You can call me Armando.
Armando. Rolls off one's tongue quite well.
I think so too.
And your other friends?
Bot say his name like 5 times now. So
Yes.
Mm,
We can tell Vought is Vought.
yeah. I look at the swarm. Yes.
Uh,
Don't just tell them what you like to be called and phrase it in that exact way.
I am Swarm.
There you go.
Do not have any other name. Just Swarm.
Indeed. I am Zubalix, proprietor and owner of the Secret Whispers Inn and Tavern.
And where is Inn and Tavern?
That I am intrigued about, for I also wish to know where y'all are from. So maybe we could do a trade of sorts.
Like information?
I
Perhaps-
give you where you're at, and you give me where you came from.
I mean, I am here. I come from closet.
I mean,
No,
I
I'm talking to your other halves that seem to know a bit more.
You think she'd call me stupid?
You're very smart, but
You're very
smart in
street. You're
different
very street
ways.
smart. You're very street.
Your
street
muscles are
smart.
very smart. Your muscles so intelligent.
Okay. That seems fair. As a show of trust, we can go first. I would actually-
Should we just start with city, or should we wait for?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I was actually gonna not play a little trick, but like test something. I wanted to give them the name of the city I was born in, or the town I was born in. Did we hammer out a name, or can I just say something?
Yeah, you can say something if you'd like to. And make sure you write it down, though.
Okay, sure.
It'd probably be a town instead of actual city.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I came from Dorsterville.
Intriguing. And what is this Dorsterville?
A small town in the north. It's usually very cold.
Ah,
Not a whole lot of people, but more than enough to spread a pretty fine rumor mill.
indeed.
How about
And
this
you-
place?
Swarm?
Oh, wait. One for one.
No. You came into my establishment.
I see.
The swarm's gonna try to pull the same little trick, except they're just gonna say the country that they're from, like originally that their species is from. I am from Strebi.
Strevi. Also interesting. So what is this place?
Yes, what is this place?
Very well
That was
then.
Vought question. What is this place?
Vought, you did not come from the closet. You only
No.
thought you come from the closet. Where did
Vought
you
come
initially?
from village.
What village did Vought come from?
We don't really call name village. It's village upstream in Ballinway.
Ballinway. What place is this Ballinway?
Pretty warm. Lots of trees, water.
Ah, Well,
The podcast.
since you have given me base information, I will give you also base information. You are in the Down and Out district. For that, you must tell me more about the places that you are from.
What you want to know? Bato.
Where are they located?
Allenway is next to scary, nasty things. The south, east. My village is up the main river there.
I am assuming that this is some sort of country, not town.
Allenway
Or
country.
city. So what continent is it on?
It is on the same continent as my home country.
Which is?
I'm looking.
It is. Can I do an inside check on this? On like what this thing is trying to like get out of us specifically?
Yeah, roll me a insight check, please.
Okay.
While they're doing
Okay.
that,
21.
okay.
Armando, what?
Oh, I was looking around while they're like sorting that out. Is there no door to get out?
No. There's a stairwell that leads downward.
This one over here?
That one also leads downward, yes. But there is
Okay, so there's-
another. Yeah, this one right here. And you actually
That's
see.
insane.
Yeah, you actually see.
There's no windows?
No windows whatsoever. And as you're looking over, you see some kind of spider-headed being walk up the stairs and go and sit down next to the large, looks like an ogre type thing. So
Okay.
Perhaps we should get companions?
I immediately, as you say that, send a mental report to not Redbreast, Death Dodger. Hey, don't freak out when you come downstairs, but you need to come down here now. But really, please don't freak out.
Death Daughter will share the message with everyone upstairs when he receives it.
So, Allenway and Neva.
Miva, interesting. And you immediately pick up on that it is trying to figure out what world y'all come from.
You know Neva?
As I do know Miva.
Oh,
Mm.
Neva is a shithole.
Well, that's just, yes, it is big shithole. Just massive poo-poo. Now that we have given you this rather large piece of information, we would like some real information as to where we are.
Indeed. I owe that to you. Well, let us start out slowly and build up, shall we?
I think we start pretty slow already.
Let's not go too fast. I am easily startled. Like something falls in the distance and the swarm does like a cat being startled by a cucumber type thing.
What is Death Dodger, Redbreast, EX doing as you just got that latest bit of information?
Heading their way, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
They need help. We're on our way. Doing what heroes do.
Redbreast will
All-
make sure the scarf looks good, so you can walk down all heroically.
All three of y'all make a perception check.
17.
9 for Redbreast.
That's about right.
Yep.
I always
24.
thought he had a good perception, but I'm looking at him like, dude, you ain't perceptive at all, bro.
EX is in her element, though, it seems.
I get a 24. Yeah, I have advantage on perception.
And Claire's gonna play it, so
All manner of beings are in this establishment. And some are highly unusual. EX, you actually see water elementals at one table. Other ones are strange and bizarre. The ogre-like being, massive in size, is talking to a spider-headed creature. Unlike the swarm, this one is large size. Or medium size, more like, with, actual bipedal legs and multiple arms.
Redbreast is gonna walk down and go, whoa! There's a lot of weird things down here.
God damn
I rolled a
it.
wisdom saving throw for him and he sucks, so show up to game, bro.
Yeah. If they attack him, no one help. Start saying to people in their heads. No.
And what strikes y'all most of all is a large spherical being behind the bar with gossamer-like, moth-like wings and many, many eyes. As each and every single one of y'all hear, "Ah, it is the companions. Come."
Do I recognize her?
Roll me religion.
Okay. $21.
Ooh.
You immediately know what this is.
All right. What is it?
It is known
Luna
as a
moth.
No, it is not. It is known as a spherical. This being, as you saw, is covered in tiny orb-shaped eyes, with small semi-translucent insect wings, relatively to its size. This creature has no mouth, no nose, no ears, and has the power to communicate telepathically. You also know that each eye has the power to cast a single spell or psionic power. Most, not all, start with 25 eyes and can go up to 300 eyes. Once the power is released, it can't be recharged until 24 hours have passed. What most that sticks in your head, though, that it was created by Urunzi, the many tentacled one, holder of all, and the embracer of all, as servants to do its bidding as it wished. During one of the great wars, those of Ilnil fought against them.
Oh.
which you have done with all the old deities, because all the old deities were at war with each other.
Right. Okay.
Now that your companions have arrived, come. Take a seat at the bar. I have many stools open.
We are on bit of rush to catch the goblins that we are pursuing.
Oh,
So I am not quite sure if we can sit down.
Pursuing goblins now.
Not goblins, I'm sorry. Fleshy beings look all the same to me.
They were gnomes.
Gnomes. It is G, no? It has a G in front.
Yeah, it starts with a G. It's surprising, yes.
Do I look like goblin? Or
No! You're a purple!
Oh, technically I look like a goblin right now. Oh, and like a gnome right now. And I switch back. There's no point.
Goblin or
Yeah, I mean, like, the swarm's just gonna, like, take down their hood so they can see properly.
I would assume that the other three of you have come from the same place. Am I correct?
Yeah.
What place is that? Just like we all came together.
Y'all all came together. Of course y'all did. Y'all came from a world called Morosia.
Yes. And we are in world.
Assuming that since you say it like that, we're not in Morosia now?
Oh, no. No. You are within the Down and Out district, located on the bottom portion of the broken third moon. Below the space docks, to be exact. The Down and Out district is one of the largest districts exposed to the outside, more so than any other place on the moon.
We just jumped the Spelljammer?
That's what I was thinking.
You are in the great city of Hominoptrum, created by our Lord and Savior, our almighty Lidelis.
Oh, that explains the no windows.
You also are in a safe place, for you see, the Down and Out district has its perks. Those that do not wish to be seen by Lidelis, come here. Or you do not want to check and balance something wrong in this city. Or that it's the eye of Lidelis. And you do not want to get his eye.
You got plenty eyes.
I do. Each serves a specific purpose.
Mine serve purpose too.
Yes, very, very purposeful.
So, the question at hand is you seek these gnomes. I happen to know where they ran off to. Now, like that information, well, I need exchange.
I notice that many of your patrons like meat. I could potentially summon a couple swarms of meat if you have holding place for them.
Meat comes and goes here and there, but what I mostly need is a favor. I will tell you exactly where these gnomes ran off to, but I need something taken care of first.
Okay, what might that be?
Well, you see, this little establishment of annoyance has moved in the neighborhood, and I would like it gone.
Corporate sabotage.
Now,
Yeah,
before
why not?
you...
Fuck, give hug. Tell us where, what, when, and we go.
Yes.
It is known...
So
it is known as the Silvered Chateau.
So how you want gone? Like burst down, filled with rats, eaten out of business, health code violations,
Oh, I wouldn't even got down pat.
and walking health code violation.
It would be nice for the proprietors of said location to suddenly disappear.
Okay. You want a full-on assassination? You think the location of a couple of gnomes is worth an assassin, like the assassination of what, 2 people?
I did not say assassination. I said simply disappear.
I mean, logistically speaking, is the same thing. What are we gonna do?
Take him home with us?
Yeah.
Oh.
Does anyone have bag of holding we could hold them in?
We're not even sure where we are.
Yeah, how are we supposed to
We're on the
have any
move, right?
resources to do anything? Yes,
Yeah,
we could throw in space.
I have a quick question. Where we're from in Morosia, are we aware of multiple moons?
Everyone roll me Kana, history, or religion.
All of which are bot strong suits.
Oh, I rolled well. What's my... I think religion is my strong suit here, or history. I'll go with history, unless someone else is strong in history.
No, the swarm got a 5. They spend all their time in the sewer. They don't look at the moon.
I was not strong today.
Yeah, I got a 22 in history.
I've been dead a long time. I rolled a 1.
I rolled as well.
Red breast
I've been
rolled a
alive. I have
6.
no excuse. Perhaps you don't look
I'm
up.
the only one.
We all
who
look
paid
at each other and we're like, wait, how many moons do we have?
Armando is
What's
the
the
only one who paid
moon?
attention in class.
I don't
know
think
he's
about the
short and can't
moon.
see over the tops of the buildings very often. Okay.
So
He's very cloudy in.
yeah,
Someone's like, do we count the sun?
extremely cloudy and filled with smog in Umberhaven.
My
Common
god's a
knowledge-
sun god. We don't talk about the moon.
Common knowledge, there is 2 moons and 1 sun. Each of those have names. Armando,
Mm-hmm.
you start to start to think back.
Words.
Yes, words.
You reckon?
And yeah, and you remember ancient textbooks talking about a 3rd moon. when it was the time of Marozia Prime.
Back when it was the time of Marozia Prime.
Marozia Prime was a time period just before the old deities came to the planet. It was a time period when all of the supernatural forces that you could muster was merged with Marozia itself. It was said that when the old gods came to devour the planet, it was too much. So they divided portions of it and threw it to the far realms of the universe. But they did not want to totally get rid of each and every single bit. So how they saved it was through the third moon. The third moon was given to a special champion, one that respected them all, and his name was Lidelis.
Lidelis.
It is the gateway moon. It is the moon that can get you to the Feywild, to Elysium, to the Nine Hells.
Okay. And
You know this moon has also been slung out into the universe too, centered around all these other places. That's why you never see it in the sky as a Marozia.
so I'm getting the idea that we are in our current timeline, right? But
Yes.
like we're just so far removed that they have no cultural relevance to us anymore. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, okay. What did you say the name of the god was again?
Lidelis.
Lidelis. Who did they say was in charge before?
Lidelis.
Okay. Oh. Okay. It's like you guys. I don't know. If you guys see Armando's face. They've like it's clicked in their heads. Like, oh, okay, this makes a lot more sense. Okay. They don't teach. I don't know if they still teach this in classes and stuff. But we do have 3 moons. But
We have moons?
I know you don't see them from the sewers, but yeah, we have 3 moons.
We have classes?
Am I the only one that had proper schooling? Oh, shoot, I might be. Okay, sorry.
We have school?
I don't remember.
I was schooled in a church. It wasn't great, guys.
Me too, I think.
Probably.
I stole textbooks sometimes when I thought they were wallets.
Textbooks for wallets? What?
They were small textbooks, okay?
Tiny, yeah.
Or big wallets, or really big wallets. You
That's
can't
right.
take that
The right kind of
chance.
wallets. What was I gonna say? Short story. We had 3 moons, but one of them got chucked down into space by the gods like a baseball, or whatever equivalent we have in Marozia. And now it's just floating out in the middle as like a gateway to every one of the crazy outer planes, like Elysium and the Nine Hells.
And you know for a fact that, not for a fact, but it is said that the planes and whatnot, like it was part of the world itself, but when they got chunked out, they formed their own planets.
Oh, hence why they call it the shattered moon or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. Okay.
The shattered moon, actually, the text would have told you that once it got thrown out, it was shattered. That's about it. You don't know any other information.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, why would we? Yeah, this was like forever ago, right? We're talking millennia ago, right?
Yeah, even longer, possibly.
All right. Okay, so that's okay. This not quite as scared. We're still in the same time. We're just really far away. Like, who knows? Like a measure of distance we couldn't possibly fathom. Okay. I kind of like huddle up. You guys like want to make these guys disappear? Like, is it worth it to like find?
I mean, do we have choice, or are we going to try to figure out how to get back home? Because there was no sigil.
I think
ground.
this is not place to talk about this.
Sivat, you are smart. Look at that.
We disappear these things where we find them and how you want disappeared.
Yes. Person that gets down to the bottom of things.
Dave, real quick, you said there were undead in here?
Yes.
Okay, I'm glowing, just so everybody knows. I'm kind of, not stealthy and very bright at the moment.
The swarm's working up a nice tan.
So just
shuffling themselves a little bit, flipping themselves over one at a time.
They're sort of like chitin. It's just getting a little darker.
So you don't have to worry about windows or anything. I'm good.
The Silvered Chateau is a type of bed breakfast style place that is also a bordello. The place caters to those that have coin or some other means of barter and prides itself on getting anything you desire. For you see, it is run by incubus and succubus by the name of Scythus and Scylla, as well as a warlock of the fiend pact by the name of Anytos. They are not nice people, and my clientele seems to be attracted to such.
I mean, I don't blame them.
Sounds like a target who may kind of deserve it, and then the swarm's kind of side-eyeing Armando to kind of get a read on what he's feeling about the whole thing.
Okay, so where we find another maybe strange request, do you have like a bath or something? I am feeling a little dry.
Yes. And maybe shirts for him?
No, shirts. I mean, look at this.
You're just very slimy.
I've never seen a frog with abs before. You want to put a shirt on him? No.
Please.
Within the kitchen.
Weird. Are those warts or nipples?
Oh, God.
I don't have warts. Those are toads.
Shouldn't have nipples either as a toad.
But those are toads? Those aren't nipples or warts. You have smaller toads.
Nipples time on Twitch.
We'll find out.
There's a number. Once we pass that number, demonetized.
Let's stop.
As you need cleaning up and whatnot, we can get you that.
I mean, it doesn't have to be clean. Just need water.
That is fine. For the trade, I will not only give you where the gnomes are located, but a way home. For you see, this place is not known for just whispers. I trade in information and I know things.
Okay. That sounds like a better deal. I'm down with that. Everyone good?
Yeah.
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 Water, tell us how to get there. Anything else we might need to know to complete job.
Fair enough. It will be great working with you. They look at their hand where they've written the creature's name. Zubalex?
Zubalex is his name.
Zubalex. Jubalex, right?
Thank you. Zubalex, and one of their hands sort of reaches out to handshake, and it just kind of hangs there.
I just like put my hand on your arm. It's like, no, I will put that down.
And another hand goes up.
What do I do?
Got too many hands. He's got too many hands. I can't keep up.
Farewell then. Is this a deal?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you
Maybe.
all agree?
Bring in for panel.
Oh, what? Perhaps we should check in on EX. How are you feeling?
I'm okay. I need to pray. I feel like I need to pray. Is there somewhere I can pray? And what happened to Uranzi? I have questions.
Oh dear. Can you show Vat where water is before you get into 8-hour discussion? She talked kind of. It talked.
You.
I mean, they are perfectly paced for each other.
You
Yeah.
suddenly see a way to go get water in your brain, but
Vat's gonna turn and walk away.
if we are all in agreement, then I need to hear it from each and every single one of you.
Nope, I have questions.
What are your questions then?
I just woke up recently, like today. I've been asleep apparently a very long time. You are a spherical being. You were created by Uranzi, the many tentacle one. You're saying you belong to some other person I have not talked to. What happened to Uranzi?
Ah,
I know you can look into my mind. You can see I am having problems remembering.
broken one. Interesting.
I do not know if I can pledge myself to another deity.
Shall be interesting indeed. I will tell you what, broken one. I will give you all the answers that you seek after you do my bidding.
I'm going to need to pray. You got a room I can use? I need to pray.
Back in the other room upstairs where y'all came from is suitable enough.
Yes, that will work.
Do not pray too hard, or you may attract unwanted attention.
Okay.
What kind of food do you have?
What would you like?
What's for dinner?
What would you like, and what would you like to trade?
Well, like I said before, I have rats. I have a pipe that can summon rats, so I can get you as many rats as you need or want.
I will warn you, rats here aren't your typical rats.
Maybe not then. I can. Have you seen anything like me before?
I have. It has been a while.
I guess I can give you information on species. I really only know as much as, basic info, but what I could tell you about, like, my life, I don't have many, like, secrets.
That will be suitable for food.
Yes. So what would you like? Species information? Life information?
What food would you like?
What food do you have? Do you have menu, or...
Tell me what you want. And we'll see if it will make it happen.
Let's see. There was this wonderful roast slug I had on boat to New Life once. I do not remember species of slug. It was something that we fished out of sea and cooked. And even though I was seasick, I could eat it very easily.
Very well, then. It is done. And you begin telling him what you know and what you have done, this, that, and the other. But you managed to make it downstairs. There is multiple people cooking, and you go to a large wash basin, wash up. There's a shirt there that says, "Oh Boy Potato Company."
I recognize that name. But Vought like fully gets in the wash basin and like as best as he can submerge himself fully, as that is a requirement of my race. I guess wear a shirt. People uncomfortable about how good Vought look. Pull the shirt on.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually come trotting back up.
Yeah, it's roomy. All of y'all that are still around, y'all see Vought come back up wearing a shirt that says literally, "Oh Boy Potato Company" on the front of it. Y'all know for a fact that Oh Boy Potato Company is a corporation within Umberhaven. It sells to the masses potatoes. Y'all have also known that the Oh Boy Potato Company sacks can be made into what is known as a poor man's bag of holding. What's the rest of y'all doing as the swarm reveals species and other vital information to Zubalex?
I mean, not vital. This is just like, this is a meal type thing. It's just sort of like, I was born, and then as part of with my species, we travel. Sort of basic.
EX is upstairs praying. So what is Armando, Redbreast, and Death Dodger doing?
Death Dodger was particularly interested in the swarm's attempt at acquiring food. It's been a while. There was a lot of fighting that happened, and Death Dodger has thoroughly worn through any remaining calories he may have had in his little body. So, as much as this whole we need to go make people disappear and try to find our way home, and we're hunting gnomes and stuff, Yeah, if I can have food, that has now taken over everything.
What are you trading for this food?
I mean, what do you want? I don't know. What does he have? Not much. I got some extra daggers. Picked up a bunch of stuff.
Material items are accepted as well.
Cool. Because I don't know other deals you're making necessarily. Like, if I can just, hand you an extra dagger and get some food, that works for me.
It is done.
Excellent. I will cross the dagger off my list.
Armando, what are you doing?
There we go. I look around. I see this might take a second. A lot of interesting people around. I want to take advantage of the fact that we are on a whole different world. And I'm going to start chatting up some people and see if anyone has any items for trade. Basically, my goal is to see if I could trade something for a magic item. Just to see if anyone here is carrying some of the cool magic items that I just couldn't find on a regular basis back home.
Give me a persuasion check.
Yeah,
And tell me how
problem.
you're going about doing this as you roll.
Nice. That's really good. Persuasion. That's 23. 23. Basically, I'm gonna walk the ball. I'm gonna walk around. I know a decent amount of languages. I'm just gonna start chatting up different people. Regale them with stories of my travels around Morosia, because probably these guys have been to Morosia. See if they could tell me about their adventures. Just like little, quick, like little conversations to kind of get people in the mood. It's like, oh, like this is this cool thing I have. You guys have anything cool that any magic cool stuff that I wouldn't see in where I come from?
Yeah. Okay. 23, huh?
Yeah. If you want to think about it while we take a real quick break, because I would like to use the potty.
Indeed, we can, since everyone has officially said what they're going to do. And for that, watchers, let our characters mingle and do what they have to do, and let our players have to do what they need to do in order to return to continue the story. With that, let us take a 15 to 20 minute break and come back to see what the party does next. Or, for that matter, what does EX and Armando find out? See you then, watchers.
Thank you so much, guys, for joining us for yet another XP Guild show. If you are enjoying this, please do us a favor, click like, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to be notified when our next show goes live. Feel free to drop us a comment. We'd love to hear from you guys, hear your thoughts on the show, or anything else you want to talk about. I'd like to take a quick moment to say thank you to our friends over at Hero Forge, a Sky Castle LLC product. We are not sponsored by them, but if you're looking for great custom miniatures, check out HeroForge.com. They've been so kind to let us use their art, as many of the miniatures and artwork that we use come from their website with their permission. However, they have not reviewed our content, and so what we do does not necessarily represent their views or beliefs. Again, thank you to Hero Forge. Now, let's get back to the show.
Welcome back, Watchers. I hope you had an interesting break like we did. We go back now to our party. Armando is taking a tour of the local patrons, asking many questions, trying to see if he can strum up some business. While EX08 went back to the room initially they came from to seek a higher power on what to do, while the others eat and fought, and Redbreast does Redbreast. Let us go now to AX. EX, how do you go about praying?
So I'm going to go up to the room and I will place my shield on the bed and have my mace in my hands and get down and pray on my knees and just pray to T2. Let him know that I need to talk to him. I need guidance. And I have some questions about an ancient being that I have run into. So just kind of center myself. I'm still glowing. Uh, you know, the room's a little bright. If anybody's walking past the door, they can see the light under the door.
Roll me religion.
All right. I hit a 20, so 24 with my bonus, so nat 20.
Nat 20.
Mm-hmm.
You pierce the veil once again as you stand on the cliff face, and T2 stands there as well. I am amazed you were able to contact me. You are so far away from home.
And this is why I need your help.
Ask.
We went through a portal. I'm in an establishment run by a spherical being who calls herself Zubalex. She says she is not working with Urenzi anymore, the many tentacled one. She's trying to send us on a favor, she calls it, quest, whatever you want to call it. She wants us to make someone disappear. And with my memory, I just did not feel like, I don't know if this is doing your work, if you would have a problem with this. I just need some guidance on if I should go with this new group, or if this is what you would have me do.
Urenzi is locked up within the Miva meteor, as well as the other gods. For you see, we have trapped them within all of the champions got together and formed a pact. How you remember war and destruction, they ultimately were going to devour the planet and all within. Us champions did not wish for that to happen, nor did we want to see our followers and our underlings be destroyed. So we called a meteor from the heavens, worked our Inuitic magics as best as we could, and trapped them within. That is why we are now gods, deities. We have replaced the old ones. The planet causes new gods. That is why you come to me instead of Enil.
So, are y'all the champions at peace with each other? Is it okay? I'm trying to walk this new line and I'm not sure. Do I work for anyone else? Do I just do what you're bidding? What would you have me do?
That is up to you. For unlike before, we have given the people of Merosia a choice. If you wish to still follow the way of the sun, then you were more than welcome to stay within my fold. If you wish to follow another, then that is your choice. For you have been reawakened.
All right. Can you tell me anything of this creature? Should she be trusted? She says she will help us get back
None
to
of
Merosia.
the old could be trusted. But its tie has been severed, so it has free will. It is up to you to believe it or not. It is you that must make the choice on your own. I cannot, for you see, all of my being and will has been subjugated to the meteor. I can give only bits out at a time.
Okay. Do you have anything that can help us while we are out here in space on this moon? Is there a way home?
I can tell you that Lidelis is a tricky one. He was one of the first champions. He holds the keys and he is the gatekeeper. But Lidelis is lonely. Even the city that surrounds him, a great void, cannot be filled with such things. The old gods pushed him out so far by himself, he was alone for what you would consider many thousands of years. He was the one that built Hominoptrum to entertain himself, to bring people to him from other dimensions, other planets, other realms. If you get on his bad side, I'm afraid our connection will be no more.
All right. And I will help him. And I will help this establishment owner. Any advice or, like I said, anything useful that I might can use down there? What would you suggest?
Stay away from Lidelis as best as one can. Unless if you know that you have all your cards on the table and which one to play immediately after the other. Trust in your party, in your companions. They will steer you correctly. Trust them more so than anyone else. This spherical, that is up to y'all on y'all's decision to make.
Do you know of any weaknesses she may have?
The eyes. The eyes are the key as well as the weaknesses. They hold great power in a tiny space, yet that space and that power is diminishing.
Okay.
I must go now, for I have spent too long away from my duty. Call upon me when you must, and I will lend my power to you as best as I can from so far away. But know this, unlike before, I know where you're at, and that is something. And with that, you wake up.
All right. So I will get all my gear together and start heading back. Was it upstairs, downstairs, back to wherever they were?
Downstairs.
Downstairs. I head
Armando.
back downstairs.
You go around the various groups, some of them unwilling to talk to you at all. Others, well, do you speak primordial?
Where is it? There you are. I speak Celestial, Common, Dwarvish, Elvish, and Halfling.
The group in the corner are friendly enough to communicate with you. It is an armored figure and a war man. As both of them nod their head. Interesting, as the boar man says.
Yeah. You guys ever been out to Morosia before?
Can't say that we have.
Yeah, it's a pretty far ways. I've never been out this far either. Apparently, our homes used to be a lot closer. But you know how it goes with the gods. Yeah, I'm trying to get a lay of the land, see how the people are. Seems like you guys are nice enough. Also, I'm mainly trying to see what kind of differences we have, like, magically speaking and creation speaking. I think our creators down in Morosia are pretty good, but what do I know? Maybe the ones here are, like, astounding. Like this, and I kind of show off a wedding band, basically, that has healing properties. I explain it to them. It was it was a present from a ghost for. Oh shoot! What did I do for the ghost? Because I treated their living spouse nicely, right? I believe.
You treated their spirit nicely.
You gave him attention, went on a date with him.
That's right. Yes, I went on a date with a ghost, and they gave me this ring that heals me. I thought it was quite a lovely parting gift. Does anything like that happen around here, or do you guys have any items like that around these parts?
Well, I don't normally deal with the undead. What's your name?
Armando. You can call me Armando.
I am Captain Ralph.
Captain Ralph. Nice to meet you.
I am owner of the Gut Hook.
The boat or a ship?
It's a ship of sorts.
Are there oceans here?
So, yeah, you just came from, you said upstairs?
Yeah.
Yeah, you haven't been out the front door yet.
I haven't even seen the front door yet.
Yeah, that's gonna be a weird awakening. So to give it outright, how simple do you want it?
Oh, I think I have a pretty fortuitous mind. Yeah, you can give it to me straight.
Yeah, so we're on a moon.
Yeah, I got that.
Okay.
Shattered moon.
Okay, there's the key word right there.
Oh.
Shattered.
Shattered? Yeah.
Yes.
Is it just pieces of moon all floating near each other?
Well, there is some of that, but the moon is mostly... Big chunk of it is gone.
Mm-hmm.
And the city is actually inside the moon.
Oh, okay.
And where we're on the bottom half of it. So it is not as crazy as, say, when you get further inside the moon and in certain parts, but it's still crazy enough. And just above us is the spaceport. That's where the gut hook's located. Now, you are familiar with space, right?
The concept of space, as in the space between you and me right now?
Yep, I thought that was going to be a problem. Okay. So on your planet, when you look up, what do you see? Outside,
Stars.
not inside. Because I heard that little one talk, and he would probably say a chandelier or something.
Stars and the moons.
Yes. So you can actually go visit all of that.
That's not just like a painting in the sky?
No. It's thus space open.
Oh, I thought it was like kind of weird painting that the gods did at night. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair place. So we're at one of those places now.
Yes.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, sure is. It's gonna get even crazier when you step out this door.
You have ships that don't go on water.
No.
So I'm guessing they go between those spaces. Between those places. Through space.
So you're familiar with magic because you mentioned about magic and stuff like that you're kind of wanting to trade and stuff like that. So you got stuff that hovers.
I've seen stuff that hovers. I don't have
like
any,
in
but
air. Okay, and you got stuff that flies, right? In the air.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. So these ships fly in space.
Which is different than air.
It is. I mean,
okay.
I'm not going to get into the complicated stuff because that's going to kind of blow your mind and stuff like that. But yeah, there.
I get it. It's planet, there's air, and then there's space. And then you get to another planet that has air. And then you leave and you go, yeah, I mean, it's easy. I get it. I don't know why you thought it was complicated.
Also has air too.
Okay, that makes sense. I would imagine it would have to. Yeah. I need air. You need air. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, some of us need air.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Me, you, most of us.
The colonel here does not.
The guy with the helmet?
Yeah, you don't see any flesh whatsoever on him. As you hear in a raspy, tin canny-like voice, I do not need air.
Cool. All right. That's a neat trick. I need air.
So yeah. So what y'all doing here anyway?
Don't know yet. We went through a portal, ended up here. Total mistake. Yep.
Yep, that happens. Heard that a lot.
Okay, that's not good. These portals are not safe.
I mean, a lot of people end up here in Hominoptrum.
Just by accident because of a teleportation portal gone wrong?
Anything, yeah.
Okay. This is like Armando just being like, I have no clue how to follow any of this. I'm just gonna... Okay.
So Colonel? Yes. What do you got in there? And you literally see the Colonel raises metallic hand, raises visor up, and reach down inside of him. There's nothing there.
Okay.
And you hear stuff moving around inside.
It's full on Alphonse from Full Metal Alchemist, alright.
Roll me a d10.
Let's see. Hope it's a good one. Deck of many things. I got a 9.
And he pulls back up these boots with little wings on them.
Oh. Those look interesting.
They
Uh-huh.
will help you fly, which may be useful here.
Oh, look at that. That makes sense. I was going to say they're bird boots, but flying boots makes more sense. Oh, okay. You just had him inside you. Seems like you didn't need it. Would you be willing to part with him?
Trade.
Sure. You guys know what gold is?
Oh, well, yeah. Of course we do.
Damn. All right. How about silver? You guys know what silver is?
Yeah, we know that too.
Damn it. All right.
Now, if you've got any of that wonderful, wonderful, beautiful platinum, that would be something worthwhile.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I was kind of banking on you guys not knowing what gold and silver is, and I can, cheat you out of it. But that's not gonna work, obviously. I'm just playing. Calm down, Captain. I wouldn't teach you. But I am willing to part with with this ring that can heal. That can actually has some pretty decent healing properties. That again given to me by a ghost. I think that's pretty rare.
Me, either persuasion or deception.
Oh, I like deception because it's a +9.
But it's depending on, are you trying to cheat him?
Oh, for sure, I am, because I've never once used that ring. Not a single time. This ring is useless to me. I desperately want to get rid of it. It's taking up an attunement slot. All right, it could have been better. 18 total.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
That seems fair. What do you think, Colonel? Absolutely. You could use it. You're always falling over unconscious. Yeah. And just
fantastic.
because we're getting to those battles and whatnot, indeed, you need to stop going first.
Yeah, it's a perfect trade. You can use this ring, and didn't even look like you guys were using those boots. I'll just go ahead and take these. Thank you. I take the ring off, put it on the table.
The Colonel May I? As he's got his finger up to your forehead.
To my forehead.
Yeah.
May you what?
Let him do it. It'll be worthwhile.
Okay.
He touches your forehead, and you know exactly what these boots do.
Ah, okay, cool.
You may add them to your inventory and get rid of the ring as you hear old lady cry in your head.
For sure. The ring was very sweet, but I've never used it. In 2 seasons.
What's Vought and the Red Breast doing? As you see the Swarm and Death Dodger telling stories and eating food, swapping daggers, eating food. Armando's going around trying to chit-chat with every single person in this establishment. And EX has went back upstairs.
Yeah, I think Vought would come over to Redbreast and nod over at Armando over there talking to the group. What happened over there? Redbreast is trying to look all fancy and heroic over there. And he'd listen while Redbreast explained, and then Vought, I think, would kind of go over just to check on Armando. Armando? All good over here?
Yeah, you see Armando trying on some boots? Yeah, these are a perfect fit. Doing great.
Those are kind of fancy.
Yeah, I think so too. I kind of like click them on, and you just see the little wings start flapping, and I like levitate a full foot off the floor. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Takes a lot of balance. All right, take some core strength. You guys think I'm just like rotating and spinning? I'm like, I don't know how to stop.
Soon you'll have abs like Vought.
We'll see. Let's see how long it takes me to go from 0 strength to whatever Vought strength is.
It's just take a while.
Yeah. It just occurs to me, I kind of like land. I have a lot of stuff, contraband, that I couldn't really sell back in Umberhaven because it was too hot. But I think I could sell it here.
Oh, you can sell lots of stuff here.
Yeah, I got.
Depending on who you want to sell it to.
Yeah, I got a jade carving here worth 500 to 800 gold pieces that would get me
Holy shit.
That would get me killed back in in the homeland, like for selling it. Yeah.
Are you telling that to Captain Ralph? Or are you just kind of thinking out loud? Or thinking to yourself?
I'm thinking I'll say it out loud. Why not? I'm kind of saying it to the group, but like I guess the captain's still close enough to hear. I kind of like put the beautifully carved jade. What is it? Jade carving. Yeah, from Shashua. I don't know how to pronounce that word. It's a house symbol for the triad. I know it's worth between 500 and 800 gold pieces. I kind of like put it on the table. What do you think of something like this, guys?
It is not magical, as the colonel says.
It's not magic, but I mean, look, it's beautiful. It's made of a rare material called jade.
Well,
it's a piece of art.
Yeah, so I tend to pick up stuff. kind of stuff. Yes, all kind of stuff. I know, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. You do it a lot often than necessary. Yes, but, so we come back to Hamanatram and sell these things. So, where would you like to get it sold is the question.
Oh, I see. This would probably have to go to like a nice like art districty place or like a jewelry place, that kind of thing. This is a piece of art, It's like a something you put on your desk as like a symbol of power and like grace, that kind of thing.
All right. Yeah. You can head up to the high up. Now warned you. He kind of looks at the rest of your group. Some of y'all might not be able to get into the high up.
Lock it in.
Nope. You cannot.
Lock it in.
Why can't we get into the high up?
They're ran by, I guess, so, how do I explain this to you? Y'all know what elves are, right?
Yeah.
God damn it!
Don't tell me you got them here too.
We're in space and there are still elves.
Space elves.
Yeah, they're called astral elves.
Are they part of a group called the Syndicate?
Don't know that, but
Hope not.
they have their houses. They have extreme nobility, and
they don't like other people.
Yeah, for say, and well, these elves. How long does one of them suckers live on your planet?
Oh, forever? 1,000 years? I'm not sure.
Too long.
Too long.
So your little Death Dodger friend over there is trying to speak.
How'd you know their name?
Yeah, how'd you know it?
Get him.
Said too long was my answer too.
Yeah, too long. All right. How about we avoid the whole elf thing? How about I sell it to you for 500, right? And you, knowing the true value of it, can sell it to them for 800 or 1,000.
I can't get into that place.
Damn it.
You see what I look like?
Yeah. Yeah.
I am an animomorphic animal. Just like your little, yeah, that word. I've been drinking, god damn it. So, but think your robot friend could get in. You could get in.
I can just be an elf as I turn into an elf.
Oh well, shit, fire. Yep, there you go. Your human friend over there can get in. Shit, even the little one down there can get in, but all us animal folk can't get in.
Well, I'm not particularly interested in dealing with them then. That's fine.
So there's the space market. That's where I sell my shit at.
Cool. We're on a time crunch. How about we do my deal then? I sell it to you for 500, and you can sell it at the space market for 8. Make yourself a tidy profit.
Roll me persuasion.
Yes, gladly. Come on, dice, don't fail me. Don't you dare fail me, you mother. All right, there we go. Persuasion? 24. That's all I'm good for, guys.
you take bars?
Yeah, for sure.
Looks over at the colonel. Fine. I will dig them out.
Can I just put the equivalent of 500 gold pieces in my thing?
Yep. 2 bars.
2 bars. That makes sense. Alright, let's see here. Let me... Finally, I have money. You guys just see me like 2 gold bars.
You're like, finally, I have what I deserve.
I've been so poor for so long.
I'm so poor. Now I can finally live the way I must.
I'm really not poor. I get I have an allowance from benefactors.
Holy crap! Hey, I've been living in sewer.
I like to share. It's okay. I could be your benefactor.
Okay.
Yes. You finally come down the stairs.
All right, and I make a shiny, dazzling entrance. Okay, and I head over to everybody.
Are y'all gathered around the table that Armando's at now? Or are y'all still spaced throughout the entire establishment?
I say, I'm by Armando, admiring the gold bars.
Yeah, I think so too.
They're so heavy. You want to hold one?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'll head that over there in the corner too.
These are a 3-arm type bar.
Everyone move yourselves over to them. And the water elementals actually get up and move.
I'm gonna stare at the other robot guy. Be like, "Oh, cool."
So this is your party, I take it, Armando.
Oh yeah. This is my my crew. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So I am Captain Ralph, and this is the Colonel. Hello. How to meet you?
Armando, our captain.
All right.
So
Okay. Sure.
you got a ship back home?
I think that
We have
talking-
friendship.
Oh, got me.
Right. Y'all do that kind of thing. All right.
I mean, we're gonna get a ship too. We got a blimp. We're working on it.
You
We're
do
between
know that the spaceport's got ships for sale.
for 500 gold.
Well, I mean, you're going to get a really shitty one for 500 gold, but...
You guys want to go through space? It'll be fun.
You guys have way to get us to other place?
I mean, I have a ship called the Gut Hook.
That doesn't answer question.
Yeah, they have ships that go through space to other planets, like Morosia. Morosia's a planet
No,
in space. I
no.
learned this today.
Like space between you and me?
That's what I
Space?
said too. That's what
Like one island to another island?
yes, exactly like that. But like
Okay.
really, really far.
Through water.
So we
That's a
can go
lot.
home with the ship instead of working for the moth chick?
I mean, I just said that we do that because I scared a moth chick and but no want to upset nobody here yet.
Yeah, we shouldn't upset
You
anybody.
guys need crew? Maybe we can help and you can help us get somewhere.
Oh, like we're gonna also do that. Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Roll me
Like the brains on you,
persuasion,
Bot.
Vot.
Fuck.
Can we all help him?
Can I
Give him,
assist him?
Go! Go,
Assistant.
Bot, go!
Like we're all like, yeah.
I bless him. Hold on.
Cleric, his eagle splendor.
Wait. I think I can do it. I have a spell.
Load him with magic.
As he says that, we all like simultaneously just like slap him.
I want to use the help action. That's all I can do for you.
The Watchers could help if they gave advantage to Vought.
All right. Let's see.
Bill
Zero
cannot
Watcher.
give advantage to his own self. Stop it.
Damn it.
Wait, can I give him guidance? I have guidance.
You can. I will allow it.
Okay.
All right.
I will touch Vought on the back and be like, good job, guidance. Yeah, here you go.
All right.
Good job. You can do this.
Anything else? Anything else?
I got no
I
spells.
think I've got a spell, but I'm trying to find it.
So I'm currently at a 13, which is not a bad roll for Vought, but
Like a 13 flat.
with bonuses and the D4.
With I was gonna say get a D4
Oh wait,
from me.
sorry, 14. I forgot I do have a +1 in persuasion.
Okay, and then the swarm also just pats you on the shoulder and gives you Eagle's Splendor.
Yeah. That's advantage, right? Yeah.
Yeah, advantage on charisma-based checks.
Okay, then.
All right. Okay. So that's
There you go.
18 total.
18 total.
Hey. So proud of you. I've never seen you this charismatic. It's fantastic.
But learned from
It's because his like abs are like the shirt's wet and his
You should
abs
do
are
a red shirt.
poking through him.
Yeah, he
He's just so
definitely did not
moisturized.
bother to dry off. So it's just like clinging. It's like
It's like the Fabio of frogs.
He's pulling back his imaginary hair.
minus the fact that he has no hair. He's just like rubs his purple scalp.
There's such a thick layer of slime, he can style it like hair.
You're like Boss the sexy battle toad.
It's got the gleam coming off his head.
So, Captain Ralph looks at you, eyeballs you, and smacks you on the side. I like you, boy. And you one of us, including at least one of, let's see here. Yep. Spider thing is one of us too. So yeah, we can make room.
You even
Yeah,
take half pointy ear, booby? Points it, Redbreast.
Yeah, we can take him too.
Thought like.
But yeah, y'all need to work for it. Pull y'all's own.
Thought good sailor.
Well, that will help. And
I've never been through this.
well, this will be the first time for all of y'all.
This.
Yep. Keep doing that, Vought. So
This.
I'm also a good sailor.
I'm
excellent.
not. I have magic.
No. You got that special kind of charm that I may need occasionally.
That's what I said. I got magic.
Uh-huh. And what do you do, little one? As he looks over at you, the swarm.
Have many arms. Very good with animal.
They're
Live in
also-
sewer.
They're also effing terrifying.
Right.
Effing terrifying.
You can add that to your resume. Yeah.
Very good in fight.
They what now?
Very good in fight.
Oh, well, that could be handy. And I take it you're good at getting around things and getting up things. And
Yes, and the swarm is sitting on a wall. Just
Right.
sitting on the wall.
Perfectly.
Perfectly sideways.
This full on
That will-
Spider-Man.
that will come in handy. What about you, ma'am? He looks over at you, EX.
very good in fight. Very strong.
Very good in space.
Very bright.
I am still learning what I can do, but I have this, and I show him my arm, and I'm not sure what my eye does yet, and I got a thing on my back, but I am very strong, and I can heal people.
Ah, there's the magic word right there. Yes, you need a lot of. Shut up, Colonel. I know I need a lot. Blah, blah, blah. He does. He gets into fights often and usually goes first. All right, then. So, welcome to the Gut Hook. We will, I've got to get supplies and whatnot, and if y'all would like to follow us around, then you're more than welcome to. I've got a place in the shanty. Not much, but that's where most of all the crews stay at. So, and
Can I ask, Captain, where are we going to?
as far as the eye can see and beyond. Yes, like Vought says. Do it again, Vought.
Yes.
There we go.
Space.
Okay.
And with that, it is that magic time, Watchers, that we call it for the night, as our party has decided an alternative route once again. Armando has used his so-called magic to make things happen, and now they are part of a spacefaring crew on a ship called the Gut Hook. Come back next time and find out what happens with their merriment and their insanity within the shattered moon known as Hominoptrum. Thank you for tuning in, and let's thank the most for everything our players themselves. For if it wasn't for them, this would have never happened. I am going to go around the room and announce each and every character, and they will say something about the game, announce themselves, and anything else they would like to say, and then they will announce another character. Let us start out with the one that put it all together, Armando.
Hey guys, I'm Sam. I play Armando every other week. I want to put it out there. Vought did all the heavy lifting on getting us this place in the boat, so I want to point out that guy, the most charming frog we've ever met. Yeah, I don't do a whole lot. I game sometimes. I never record it. I hang out with these guys. It's super fun. And I will recommend this week, since I always have a recommendation, since I brought it up earlier, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Make sure you get Brotherhood in there, because the other one, it's not good. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Fantastic. Will make you cry. It's great.
Pick someone.
Oh, I thought you were going to pick everybody. Let's go with Petra.
Hey, I'm Petra. I play Death Dodger. I don't know, relative of a previous Death Dodger I had once upon a time. So, the other game I'm in right now is also on XP Guild on Fridays. We are a pirate crew. 3 of us that are here, all ladies. One day, shit. then we can.
Or it's more like this.
No,
Yeah, how did these
Goliath
Galooks get a ship before us?
upstairs in the crow's nest? Yeah, I don't have a lot else to report about what's going on right now, but I'm going to just plug this channel in general, and all of us sleepy people right now. Let's go straight on to the swarm, because she's got stuff going on.
Hello. I am Belle. I play the swarm. Real fun today. Really interesting to see where the characters go from here. Always fun to throw curveballs at Dave. Things to plug. Tuesday, tomorrow, am I right? Is the first episode of Phobian Nights Group 1. So tune into that. That'll be very fun. It's film noir, set in an all-new country. And also, I'll plug the Friday game of Seabound Journey. Pirate ladies, right now we're getting through Ballinway. And with that, I will pass it off to Spaceman himself, Vought.
Yes. Yeah, what's up, guys? I'm Bill. I am the other co-founder of the XP Guild. Appreciate all those who joined us live. We had several. The Raven Rolls jumped in. We had Penatellos. We had Red King GM. So if you want to join us live, Heroically Inclined's in there. Toss some advantage to people. Have some fun in the chat. That'd be awesome. That'd be good. We'd love to eventually, once we can get enough live viewers, to incorporate things like mid-roll Q&As or whatever we can think of, whatever you guys want to see.
Fan art.
Yeah. If you like this, please, jump in, like, subscribe, all that stuff. Join us on our YouTube channel if you want to see edited versions of most of these shows up there as quickly as I can toss out there. And join me next Monday as I will be hosting the Shield Wardens along with Dave and several of our other players as they make it through my homebrew setting, the Shattered Lands, a bunch of floating islands in kind of the Greek-themed island city-state of the Leitong. So that would be awesome to check out. Anyways, that's enough of me plugging me. Let's go back up to space with EX right above me.
Hi, everybody. I'm Sandy. I play EX, who does have a name, and maybe eventually, if you keep watching this, you will get to hear it. But if you don't know EX's story, it's very interesting. You should go back. He said YouTube. Check YouTube. There's all sorts of things. You can catch up with us if you're just catching us. It's very interesting. I think I like the way this character's going. I think she's interesting. But it's hard to play when you don't have a lot of memories too, so it's a challenge. What else do I want to say? Phobian Nights. So, Belle, you are in the one on Tuesday. Is that correct? I am in the one on Saturday. So part 2 is on Saturday. It is 2 different groups meeting at 2 different times, but kind of playing the same game, and the might mesh together eventually. So who knows? Bill, are you in the Tuesday game as well? So Bill is in the Tuesday game.
Yep.
Dave will be running both games. So if you want to see the craziness, the group Tuesday is totally different from the group on Saturday. So I'll just leave it with there. I hope that interests y'all to come and watch and see. Again, in the pirate game, I play a cook. That is a a minotaur, and she's a lot of fun. This game, of course, I'm playing a cyborg, and in Vobian Nights, I'm going to be a rich little snobby girl. So we will see how that turns out. Anyway, it's interesting. It's fun. I'm super tired right now. I'm so sorry. School. I don't know when you're going to be watching this, but it's a Monday, and I'm a mom, and it's school and tiredness. But yeah, please click all the buttons. Come check out the XP Guild. We're a lot of fun, and we'd love to have you. Back to Dave.
Yes, thank you so much. And yes, Phobia Nights is going to be a special project that both groups are playing in the exact same city, unlike these other groups that are playing in different cities and different places. All of the time periods all of the games that I am running presently are on the same timeline, though, and all of them can affect each other. And if you've been watching carefully, some of them already have. So stay tuned for that, and shall be fun. So this is the time that we tell you, watchers, good night.
Night.
Adios.